All right, now we got an entire album. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready. I don't know what the hell this is. I'm going to film, though. You know why? Because one of the songs here has like 64 million views. It's apparently a big hit. And I need content, so I figure it's better to just force myself to record something. So we're going to make a YouTube video. Oh, yeah, we got something right away. Hello everyone, my name is Bradley. I have a Brad taste in music, and today I'm reacting to this album titled Amplified Heart by Everything But the Girl. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know what the hell this is. It's 11 songs, 40 minutes. It's from 1994. Dynamic Editor sent in $300 for me to listen to this, and I was like, you know what? It's $300. Let's just go. You know what? What else do I need, right? What else could I possibly need to understand here? So, Dynamic Editor says, coupling lyrics about politics of relationships with understated production, Everything But the Girl's Amplified Heart sounds like sunlight diffused through tree leaves, the perfect spring album if such a thing exists. You know what? It is currently springtime, so I'm excited. I'm ready to give it a shot. Never heard this artist before. First track, Roller Coaster. Let's see what we get. Okay. Okay, singing is gorgeous, production is great, I love the acoustics, it all feels very cozy. Already a good start for me. I also think that this is a great way to start off the project as it has a lot of energy, but it's not too overwhelming. It also doesn't feel overbearing or like it's trying to do anything too ambitious. It's just a solid start. So, enjoying it. I did not, Travis. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first thing I noticed off the bat, singing is absolutely angelic. It's freaking gorgeous. Let me see if I can figure out what the hell this song is about. Alright. Still haven't gotten over it even now. So if I had to guess, I think this song's about an emotional roller coaster, seeming to not understand what's going on, potentially with a lover or a love interest. Saying like, I want to spend time on my own because I'm not really in your head. Looks like the future is going to be a roller coaster anyways. I don't know. I think I'm kind of getting it. Oh my god, the percussion is... So apparently, the person singing, their name is Tracy. Oh, fuck, what was their name? Forgot. Apparently, the person singing's name is Tracy Thorn. I'm not sure if they're part of this collective or part of this group, or if it's just a feature. Let me know if, what it is. But either way, vocals stellar. Okay, she's one half of the group. Okay. Soft, sweet. I feel like this song is something that I feel like lyrically I've heard before, like a lot of times before, but I don't really have that much of a problem with it. The song sounds great, the production's amazing, and yeah, that's the only thing I'd say is I'd say that it doesn't really super stand out yet, but it's doing everything else right. For me, it's a smiley ball. I'm enjoying the track. I'm enjoying this album. Great start, very soft. I'm curious to see where it goes from here, whether or not it's going to develop or just kind of give me the same over and over and over again. Regardless, strong start. Next song, Troubled Mind. Okay. You feel Yeezus vibes with this track? Great observation. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's... Dude, this is so catchy, and I like this lyrically. It's like saying she struggles enough as it is to kind of understand this person, but when they're confused, it's like a goods train running through these rooms. It's like it's just too much for her to handle. That's my problem, that you tie these knots, now you undo them. Tie these nuts. Oh yeah, production is incredible. We all walk through this world alone. We keep ourselves untouched and we look up to the sky above. Read this there, I love you. Oh, it's written there, you know I love you, love you, love you, love you. With your troubled mind, you're like a good stream running through my life. Like a good stream running through my life. When you're down, you bring me down to me. This reminds me of something my mom would listen to, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. Something from the 90s with this kind of really low-key vibe. It still has a bump, almost like an element of R&B to it, with like these, like with so much bass attached to it. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say though is this sounds nice. Sounds really nice. Oh my god. Greg, I want to check that out. I might even take a... No, after this album, I'll check that video out. With your troubled mind, you're like a good stream running through my life. With your troubled mind, you're like a good stream running through my life. This is an impeccable vibe, dude. You know Thank you, Dynamic. Start a guitar but you're getting frustrated, give up. You'll never amount to anything. This McDonald's vibe, what are you, returns telling everyone to work at McDonald's? I think that's absolutely spectacular. I like the last song. I thought Roller Coaster was a good track. I think Troubled Mind is an amazing track. My favorite so far, I love the instrumental. I feel like it was just bliss from the moment it started to the moment it ended. So far, I assume that this is just going to feel like a album of tracks rather than a full experience. But the tracks so far are stunning. Extremely well mixed, extremely well produced. The singing's great, and I like what these songs are about. What can go wrong from this point forward? Just keep this shit coming. Next song, I don't understand anything.
What is it that I think I need? Is there love in me that wants to be free? Or is it selfishness and ego we carry with us everywhere we go? And this feeling that life's incomplete, you feel that too? Do you want what I want? If
This song's a little boring lyrically, especially in comparison with the last one, though I do still appreciate the sound, and I'm curious to see if it goes anywhere else interesting.
start to cry and I can't begin to tell you why I stumble when I begin. It's 'cause I don't understand anything. And people say you're so close. How can there be something I don't know? Oh, but even though I share your bed, maybe I don't get inside your head.
I like the pronunciation of her wording. I actually feel like here the writing is kind of a little bit weak. It doesn't really strike me as much as Troubled Mind. It just sort of falls into the background a little bit more. This one starts to feel a little bit more derivative, though I will say the vibe is still here, so it's tolerable, though this is kind of slowing the pace down a little bit for me.
This feeling of some mystery, you feel that too. You know what I mean. If I should start to cry and I can't begin to tell you why I stumble when I begin. It's 'cause I don't
Jeremy should be mod. I don't know Jeremy well enough. Jeremy is still the GOAT, though.
watch me stumble, watch me.
That's pretty cool.
My fingers lose their grip.
I also feel like
Now
the mix on this song is less clear than it was on the last two. Like it really felt like it cut through so nicely on Troubled Mind, but here it just feels a little bit muddy.
I'm on my knees. Is that what you wanted to see? What is it that I think I need? Hey. What is it that I think I need? And if I should start to cry and I can't begin to tell you why I stumble when I begin, it's 'cause I don't understand anything. If I should start to cry and I can't tell you why I stumble.
No, Nathan, I filmed half of it. I gotta continue filming.
You reach for me from miles away.
I don't understand anything. For me as a shrug. I think it's a bit of a step down lyrically in terms of the ideas. There's a couple of really gorgeous moments in here, especially at the end, where some of the notes are really hitting me. But I agree with what someone said. I think the arrangement's a little bit corny. It just feels like this could have been done a little bit more seriously, just with a stronger vibe to it. Like there's just something about this one that feels a little bit off for me. So far, it's the weakest track for me, but you know what? It's still relatively a pretty solid vibe. What I'm hoping is that from this point on, the ideas get a little bit stronger with these tracks. Regardless, just keep giving it a shot. You know what I mean? Just keep giving it a shot. All right, Walking to You. Next song. Is that the first shrug I've ever given you? Damn, dude, you've really fallen off. No, the track was still sweet, but I just want to be like I gotta be as honest as possible. Because, I mean, if I'm just sitting here like, oh, the sound was okay, like, realistically, if I heard this album again, I'd probably skip this song because to me it sounds a little bit cheesy. But, you know what? Still a good start. I don't know what I'm saying. I didn't. Words. Walking to You.
Met your boyfriend on St. Martin's Lane. He said fancy running into your game. We talked a minute or so, then he turned to go.
The fact that the vocals are so present in this song makes me also realize that was one of the issues of the last track, that the vocals felt like a non-factor. They feel a little bit stronger here.
And I walked into the crowd again, and the morning was a different place. And every passerby I saw your face. Love leaves a lonely ghost with one thought uppermost.
You killed the woman.
Is this the case in every case? Am I walking to you? Am I walking to you? In everything that I do, am I just walking to you?
I met your boyfriend at St. Martin's Lane. He said, fancy running into you again. We talked for a minute, so they turned to go. I walked into the crowd again. So he's saying he's just recalling an incident, and then he's kind of reflecting. In the morning, I saw was a different place. In every passerby, I saw your face. Love leaves a lonely ghost with one thought uppermost. Is this the case in every case? Am I walking to you? So he's kind of questioning here, maybe with him moving on, whether or not he's actually moving on or he's just moving back towards what he had before, which I think is a really interesting concept for this track. I like it. Solid.
It was 7 years ago to the day you rang my house and we met halfway.
Okay, so it's a duet.
Walked round Leicester Square and sat through the evening, and every moment of it I replayed. And I was desperate for love to be pure, but what that meant I never was sure. You spent your time on me, I took it willingly, and I made you trust in literature. Am I walking to you? Am I walking to you?
Yeah.
In everything that I do.
Yeah, Drake feature would definitely improve this
I
track.
just walk into you. I just don't know what to do.
Oh, this part's gorgeous. Ooh, they have really good chemistry. I actually like this. It is a little bit cheesy, but like in a cute sort of loving way. I don't really have a problem with this track. I actually like this quite a lot. It's a very straightforward song, and I like that. It's like the guy singing, and then the girl's kind of singing her own perspective, and they're just like singing out to the moonlight, you know, potentially about each other.
I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. And everything
Oh, they're actually married now. Oh, wow. I guess they really did have chemistry.
I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do.
I think the vocal layering is great.
In everything that I do, am I just walking to you? I just don't know what to do. Am I walking to you? I just don't know what to do. Am I walking to you? I just don't know what to do.
I like it. It's cute. Y'all are just haters. You've never been in love before, okay? You've never seen a woman before in your life. Uh-oh. Smile the Ball. I like this track. It's adorable. What can I say? It's cute. I want to pinch its cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Smile the Ball. Yep, this song's a sweet little duet about two lovers. It's a tragic story talking about are they just walking towards each other in some sort of way as this love is kind of falling apart, looking for the best in each other through other people. Why don't they just shut up and get a room? You know what I mean? Next song, Get Me. What's a woman? What cheeks, Bradley? The face cheeks. Oh my God, these vocals.
To know yourself is to let yourself be loved.
I like that she's got that like Shakira kind of frog in the throat type singing. You know, of course this was pre-Shakira, so we all know that Shakira just ripped this shit off. But still, I like it. It sounds really nice. It adds a nice little dynamic to the singing.
And I wanna be addicted, I wanna be secure, I wanna wake up after the night before, but do you get me?
Oh, this is
Do
beautiful.
you ever get me?
Oh, I love this one. Oh my God. Goosebumps.
Do you ever get me?
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites, man.
And I press your hand against my face, weaken my resistance.
I don't know how you don't smile to this shit.
Over our heads, let the broken sky break above our heads. And I wanna be addicted, I wanna be secure, I wanna wake up after the night before, but do you get me? Do you ever get me?
Oh, this is stellar. This is my favorite track so far. I think this is by far the strongest instrumental performance. I feel like this whole song is going for like, I want to be addictive, like saying that they're lusting for this sort of feeling. And I also feel like the sound of this song is extremely addictive, matching that, really just pushing that message forward.
Do you ever get me?
Yeah, this is a whole album request. Oh yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Squid Game.
Shower me with affection and I'll return kind. I have no hidden motive, I am blind.
Oh, this song is gorgeous.
I'm a stone inside a box, I'm a spring inside a clock.
No, I gotta pause to say like, I'm actually, like, this is so good. It reaffirms to me the issues I had with some of the other tracks, because this one actually just fully clicks. This is actually so addictive. Oh my God, this is incredible.
Wear me on your wrist, I'll tell you things 10,000 times.
What's your favorite track on this dynamic?
Do you ever get me?
Oh my God, the harmonica.
Yeah. Do you ever get me?
Roller coaster's your favorite.
Do you ever get me?
I wish it had a little bit stronger of an outro. I think this fade out's a little bit weak for this track, admittingly. Like it had so much power in it, you know? Like it would have been even better if it just like ended abruptly rather than this fade out. I feel like that's just kind of a cheap way to close it off. Regardless, I think this is my favorite track so far. Big old smiley ball for me. It felt like this song was addictive, truly addictive. Just front to back, this thing was just pure beauty. I love it. I feel like I've already kind of said everything I need to say about this track, so I'm just going to move on to the big smash single from this project, Missing. So Missing is the song, all right? It's 64 million listens. Never heard of it before. Maybe I have. Who knows? Either way, should be interesting. That being said, before I do that, I got to change the battery. Never forget me. Kill. That is indeed what I'm doing. Next song, Missing.
I step off the train. I'm walking down your street again.
Damn, this one just starts.
But you don't live there anymore. It's
Cowbell.
since you've been there. And now you disappeared somewhere. I got a space. You found some better place, and I miss you. Like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you. Oh, like the deserts miss the rain. And could you be dead? You always
That cowbell is horrendous, by the way. I gotta make a note that cowbell is migraine inducing. Like I can't stop not hearing that extremely loudly mixed cowbell.
were 2 steps
Bum, 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 bum.
of everyone. Walk behind where you would run. I look up at your house, and I can almost hear you shout down to me where I always used to be. And I miss you, like the deserts miss the rain. And I miss you, like the deserts miss the rain. Back on the train, that's where did I come again? Can I confess, I've been hanging around your old address, and the years have proved.
Despite the fact that this song kind of just jumped right into the action, I feel like this is one of those that's taking a while for me to actually fully get into it. I'm wondering if on a second listen I'm gonna like this one a bit more, but I do feel like it is a bit of a non-starter, especially after that really lame fade out on the last track. Kind of jump starting right into this song feels a bit awkward.
Too often nothing since you. You're long gone, but I can't move on, and I miss you. Like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you. Yeah. Like the deserts miss the rain. I step off the train.
Thank God the cowbell ended. Oh my God.
Walking down your street again, past your door. I guess you don't live there anymore. It's years since you've been there, and now you've disappeared somewhere. I got a space. You found
This part's
some
gorgeous.
better place, and I miss you. Yeah. And I miss you.
Okay.
Found some better
Groovy
days
bass lines.
that the deserts miss the rain. And I miss you.
Clunk,
Yeah.
clunk, 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 clunk.
Deserts miss, and I miss you. And I miss you. That the deserts miss the rain. And I miss you. Yeah. That the deserts miss the rain. Deserts miss the rain. That the deserts miss the rain. That the deserts miss the rain.
Man, these fade outs just feel so like the song just deflates. I really don't like them. Like, am I alone on that? The fade outs just feel really like dull. I feel like Missing is a bit cliche for me. I don't know if it wasn't cliche for the 90s or anything, but this one just I'm not a huge fan of. There are a couple of moments here where I think it's really pretty, but then it also turns into a dance song about how I miss you, which doesn't really feel super emotionally impactful. I actually am not crazy about this track. I'd give it a shrug. I know. If you're watching this video, you're probably only clicking on it to see what my opinion is on Missing. Well, guess what? It's mid as fuck. Alright, this song garbage. Nah, I just like the more low-key moments. I like the euphoric feeling of Get Me. Missing just feels like it has something. You know what I'm saying? Next song, 2-star, which is what I'd give this album. I'm just kidding. Alright, here we go. 2-star.
Well, it's not for me to say, but I can't see what you see in him anyway. But such righteousness in me is not enough.
Brad's voice saying Igor may have been stuck in my head for the last few days. Anyone know where I can get a clip of it? Yeah, I did a video reviewing Igor. Or, I'm sorry, best album openers. That's right. But also, Igor mid as fuck! Just saying.
To display.
Fade outs are never good. I've heard a handful of really good fade outs. There are times where fade outs can really feel like a song is going on forever. And like it just works to make it feel like it's just a never ending stop. But I also feel like you can do the same thing by just abruptly ending the song. It's not something that works always, but it does have its moments.
Who am I for Christ's sakes anyway? Oh, to judge a life this way.
I don't know if it's just because it's a piano ballad, but this is the most boring song so far. I'm really struggling to keep paying attention to this one. Feels like a filler track of some sorts. It's not for me to say, but I can't see what you see in him anyways. But such righteous in me, it's not a nice thing to display. And who am I, for Christ's sakes, anyways? Oh, to judge life this way. When's my own disarray? Also, these songs are very formulaic, which isn't really a huge problem, but it is something I notice.
My arms in disarray. My arms in disarray. My arms in disarray.
This part's pretty.
I was say kiss to
Yeah, it's sweet. Like, it's a little corny, but it's in a sweet 90s way, you know what I mean? Strings are really good. Thank you, Pedro.
Maybe you're happy, everyone says you are. You drive around to the storm. You leave your life ajar. And God knows you deserve it. Bad luck follows everyone. So go home and stop listening.
Much like the last track, this song feels very dormant until all of a sudden it goes into something very pretty, pulling me in, making it a tolerable experience if I was to listen front to back, though I do think that the moments where I'm just kind of floating along, not really holding on to anything, are a little disappointing.
So it's not for me to say, 'cause I change my mind from day to day.
Yeah, it's still a pretty song, but
Oh, when I look at you, I only see bits of myself anyway. So go home and stop listening to me. Stop listening to me. And don't ask me what to say. I'll judge you
dynamic.
this way. When my arms are this
I mean, I will end up listening to this album again. And again, like,
way.
look, just in case anyone's wondering, if you like request an album, there is no guarantee that I'm going to record for it. But if I decide to, and I decide to make a video out of it, then yeah, it means I'm probably going to end up listening again. But it's not, you know, it doesn't come with the package. But you know, it comes with if I make content out of it.
My arms in disarray.
Unfortunately, it felt like sitting through 2 Star, I was just pretty much waiting for this to end, as I didn't find the story to be all that fascinating. It's not really different from any of these other tracks, any other of these love-struck, self-doubting tracks. It just sort of just exists in that space and doesn't really add anything to it. I'd give the song a low shrug, one of my least, if not my least favorite tracks here so far. It really did feel like I was just kind of waiting for that one to end. But hey, you know what? We still got 4 tracks. I'm hoping that this has a little bit of a rebound. Next song, We Walk the Same Line.
If you lose your faith, babe, you can have mine. And if you're lost, I'm right behind. 'Cause we walk the same line.
Okay, there we go. See, now this has a little bit more bump, but it needs a bit more cowbell.
I don't have to tell you how slow the night can go. I know you've watched for the light.
The drumming is amazing.
And I bet you could tell me how slowly 4 follows 3, and you most belong just before dawn. So if you lose your faith, babe, you can have none. And if you're lost, I'm right behind. 'Cause we walk the same line. When it's dark, baby, there's a light.
Did you guys see that?
If you're lost, I'm right behind. 'Cause we walk the same line. And I don't need reminding how loud the phone can ring when you're waiting for news. And that big old moon lights every corner of the room. Your back aches.
Yeah, I feel like these songs, well, I do like the sound of this, have started to just sort of fall into the background a little bit. Huh. Yeah, this one's not really super doing it for me. I mean, I really feel like this album started off very strong, and I did kind of fear that this would end up sort of just falling into this very simple category of everything sort of just kind of blending in together. Unfortunately, I don't feel like this is doing nearly enough of anything new to justify it being here.
from lying, and your head aches from crying. So if you lose your faith, babe, you can have mine.
Maybe. So yeah, this is another cheesy love track. You know, if you lose your faith, babe, you can have mine. If you're lost, I'm right behind because we walk the same line. It's like saying I'll be there by your side forever. Now I don't have to tell you how slow the night can go. I know you've watched the light, and I bet you could tell me how slowly 4 follows 3, and you're most forlorn just before dawn. Yeah, I kind of like what the song's about, but I just think that it's not the most interesting sound-wise.
And if you're lost, I'm right behind. 'Cause we want
Yeah, this will probably be a video.
when it's dark, baby, there's a bright outshine. And if you're lost, I'm right behind. 'Cause we walk the same line. And if these troubles should vanish like rain at midday, well, I've no doubt there'll be more. And we can't run and we can't cheat, 'cause baby, when we meet what we're afraid of, we find out what we're made of. So if you
What do you think of her singing? I think it's absolutely incredible. I do think that she just leans on the fact that she's a good singer to kind of cruise along, though, because while she is an amazing singer, unfortunately, as the listener, I feel like I've heard a lot of amazing singers in my lifetime, and I do need a little bit more than that. But that being said, still, really solid. It makes it an easy listening experience because her voice is just so dynamic, it's so soft. She really has great chords.
your faith, babe, you can have mine. And if you're lost, I'm right behind. 'Cause we walk the same line. When it's dark, baby, there's a light outshine. And if you're lost, I'm right behind.
I don't know, this one's scouting me a little bit. I think it's growing on me. Maybe it's just the fact that it sounds so sweet. It's kind of smile along music, you know? It's weird seeing me tear into this a bit. I ain't gonna apologize for it, but I do understand. We Walk the Same Line, I think, is actually a sweet track. You know what? I think that it works as a full package. I'm not super blown away by the track, mostly because it still feels like a repeat of kind of something like Walking to You, but instead of them walking away, or it's more like, you know, because they're walking the same line, they're walking towards each other, it can kind of be like a follow-up track. It just sort of sounds a little bit too similar for me. The drums are incredible, the singing's great, but I just think the tune just falls a little bit flat for me. Overall, I'd give it a strong shrug, light smiley ball. Feeling, yeah, I'd say it's like about a super light smiley ball. It's on the edge for me, but it's nothing I feel like I'd be rushing to really come back to. Again, the sound is still very sweet, though. 25th of December, next track, which, by the way, is Christmas. It's a Christmas song. Meiotic. True. Christmas is just a week away. It's true.
And I see forests, and it's the 25th of December, and my old man plays the piano for Christmas. He plays the piano for Christmas. And we're all there, all the aunties and uncles and the angels on the top of the tree. Up there on the top of the tree.
Man, Alvin recommended it. Would you make it a video? I mean, I haven't even made videos of things I've been promising to do, so probably not.
And I never, no, I never ever realized if I had enough time.
Even though every one of these songs kind of feels very similar, it's written very similarly, I still think these tracks are sweet, and I don't think it's a huge problem. It's just following a very, a very popular formula of the time. And it just kind of sounds a little bit dated because of it.
Just sometimes to revisit, to go back, to return, to open my mouth again, say something different this time.
Oh, the guitar's nice.
I see bags of newspapers in a carton with cardboard, and you're a grown up.
I actually like the dude singer here. I feel like everyone's complimenting the female singer and saying, oh, this dude sucks at singing in comparison. But no, I actually like his voice. I think it actually complements hers very nicely. He has a good set of chords, too.
Still unsure, and I'm 30, and I don't know nothing no more. And I never, no, I never ever realized. And I never, no, I never ever realized.
Hey, I'm not complaining. I love these full album requests. I've been really struggling with filming lately. And they give me an excuse to film something that I normally wouldn't film, so. Yeah, the song's about Christmas, but it's definitely not a Christmas song.
And I'm sitting at the top of the stairs, and you're crying out on the towpath by the river, with all the swans and all the people walking by.
They also give you a lot of money, exactly.
And all of a sudden, I'm struck with an urge to unlock a door with a key that's too big for my hands. And I drop it, and it falls at your feet. Come on, it's there at your feet. And I never, no, I never ever realized. You see, I never, no, I never.
A lot of people have asked me about the new Flume album. I'm on the fence with it.
It's there at your
I'm
feet.
just a little depressed recently. I probably should push and do something, but it's hard.
It's there at your feet. You see, I never.
How long's the queue right now?
It's
It's a little over an hour after this album. I actually feel like a fade out here works a little bit better because of this repeating refrain of and no, I never realized you see it. No, I never. Come on, it's right there at your feet. Him egging it on. Actually feels like the fade out works. Now, believe it or not, I actually kind of like this track. I think at first the mention of Christmas is a little bit awkward, but once you get adjusted to it, the guitar is really sweet, and this is just a very solid tune. Very pretty. Again, it's not the most attention grabbing, but it does that job pretty nicely. I'd give it a smiley ball. I like it. It's cute. It's motherfucking Christmas, alright? It's Christmas. Next song, Disenchanted. You know what else is an album with the song called Disenchanted? Exactly, okay? I'm talking American Idiot by Green Day, baby! Hold on, I got some stuff mixed up. Oh, I never. Marketed by Smiley Ball. It was gifted to me, so I unfortunately don't have an answer. You've been extremely depressed recently? Hey, we can be depressed together.
Things you thought were in your hands have slipped.
Yeah, the remix at the end is part of the album.
How much can you withstand? Wasted time, your money spent, the sign that reads for sale or rent, and everything is at a standstill. And where someone would be on hand till you're no longer disenchanted, thinking everything is wrong. You know you're not the only one to wait so long. I wonder, can you try again? Are you that strong?
Actually, I really like Disenchanted. I feel like it has that singer-songwriter style that this album might have benefited a little bit more from. Just very sweet, simple ideas kind of just compressed into an album rather than kind of going for a pop formula with everything. I actually like this track. I give it a smiley ball. I think it's a sweet little, just like wind flying by, giving you a sweet sound to kind of close off what is essentially the end of the album before we get the missing club remix. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a sweet little ending. All right. Last song of the album, Missing Todd Terry Club Remix. Let's see what this is. Here we go. Sitting in the morning and I'm getting happy, coffee on my head.
Step off the train, walking down your street again, past your door, but you don't look there anymore. Seasons
Thank you, Joe.
now you disappear somewhere. I got a space, found some better place, and that's you. Like the deserts miss the rain, and that's you.
Weird. The issue I had with Missing is that that it had so much bump for such a sad song, and now Missing Todd Terry Club Remix is like, it's like that but pushed so far that all of a sudden it works. I probably would have preferred this over the original version, just randomly thrown into there because it's such a wild card, but yet it actually works really well. It's kind of like how the I Took a Pill in Ibiza song by Mike Posner is actually a lot better with the Kygo remix as opposed to the acoustic original, which is just an song. But once you put the actual like Kygo beat behind it, all of a sudden for some reason it even feels more emotionally potent. Like it's weird. It's just a weird effect. Why am I crying in the club right now? Oh, I thought it was a Kygo remix. I should probably clarify that. It's not a Kygo remix. I got that wrong. I forgot who remixed it. Either way, it was that kind of pop remix. Tropical House or whatever. Seeb. Oh, it's a Seeb remix or something. next album is more stuff like this. I actually really like this one. It reminds me of some of the stuff I used to listen to as a kid, and some of the stuff I kind of grew up with was this one D-Light album, which I still think fucking slaps to this day. It's an entire album of remixes. Like, I'm not a big D-Light fan. I don't like a whole lot of stuff from D-Light, but for some reason, this remix... Oh, my shit ran out of time. The remix album of all the Delight songs is, like, one of my favorite, like, electronic club albums ever. Like, it's incredible. I'll show you guys after this.
Since you've been there, and now you've disappeared somewhere. Like out of space, you found some better place, and I miss you.
Oh yeah, I'd love to hear that album. I'd also make a video out of that probably, just for the sake of it. I mean, it just seems like a fun album to do. So good, Bug Boy. Oh, another fade out. Oi. Alright, I like that song a lot. Smiley Ball, one of my favorites. I actually think that song has a lot of merit on its own, and I love it. I love the bump of it. It feels very 90s, but it works for me. It works for me very much personally. It's one of my favorites of this album. Is this album a 10 out of 10? No, it's not a 10 out of 10, but it's a fun listen. It feels very 90s. That's for sure. Alright, let me add up what the total score is. I feel like I already know what I would score this album, but I'm curious what it all averages out to. Amplified Heart is a pretty solid project. It's kind of just two people with a lot of talent coming together to make very solid tunes. I wish it was a little bit more cohesive. I wish the flow was a little bit better. I wish some of these songs didn't feel as redundant as they feel. There are a couple of moments here that do drag a little bit, but there are also moments where it's just instrumental bliss. Amazing production throughout this thing, and great instrumentals. The singing too slaps, sounds great. And there are also a couple of really cute, cheesy love songs that really hit me in a really nice way. It also, has a weird club remix at the end. It's an interesting project. All right, let's see what I give. Wow. Yeah, that's right on the money. That's exactly what I was thinking. 74. That's really good. Yeah, it's exactly a 7. Like, it's a 7 to a 7 minus. I don't really know. I think I'll wait to listen to it again to write a review, but I liked it. Thought it was a good experience.